Good day, sweet, magnificent mother truckers. I hope you're ready for your daily dose of skill. And yesterday I had plenty of the folks saying, skill Mittler is on sale. Not Mittler, but Shitler, fellas. What a tank this is. Listen, hear me out, fellas. We have marketed this vehicle back in 2024, and I haven't touched this tank since, right? That's the first thing to say. We rated this vehicle back in 2025. We have played some games to figure out how the tank is looking like, and this is as much as I remember. There is no armor, gun handling is not the greatest, speed, nothing to write books about. You are getting penetrated literally everywhere, right? You cannot side scrap, you cannot do absolutely anything. So what this tank is, this tank has only one ability, which is actually pretty decent, and I definitely need to be I need to highlight this, and this is 400 alpha damage, right? This is definitely the thing that we can say it is great for a tier 8 medium tank. But now the DPM is abysmal of this tank, or it's not the greatest, to say that the least. The alpha damage is good, but what's from that if you do not, if you just simply can't hit most of your shots, or I suppose to say it can troll you quite a bit. You know where I'm coming from. I hope that you understand this. And fellas, whenever this vehicle will be on sale, avoid it like it would be a bloody devil. It's just simply not worth attention, let alone money from your pocket where this vehicle goes. And now obviously we are hitting the first snapshot because I just bad-mouthed this tank. It's just how it goes, fellas. If you want to be successful in the game, you need to say that you hate the tank, or the tank is just simply bad, and then the tank will raise its eyebrow and it will say, wait a second, what did you said? What did you said about me? Me! Being bad, I will show you who is bad. For a bad dancer, even his nuts are disturbing him, right? This is how it feels like. Anyways, we are feeling alright. Relax, take it easy. If Mr. Stradixa will try to make a bit of pressure here, we are going to slap him. That's all we need for a full happiness, fellas. That is all we need for a full happiness. Relax, take it easy. Good. Very good. This is what we want to see. Now the guy is down to fartable. And indeed, he is in the garage already. Very, very good. Now, what is going to be the next mission of ours? I would say next tank on agenda should be this T-43. We are going for a blind shot. Unfortunately, we are missing it. Although I must admit I kind of rushed towards it, but that's okay. Listen, now we are going to make a bit of pressure for this bot shot. For this bot shot, I could be brave enough to load the high explosive ammunition because I'm brave mother trucker, and we should be able to say hello for him, honestly. We should be able to slap the living crap out of this mother trucker. Now, we are just crossing like this. There is a chance that he's still in the same position, which he is. We are taking our time to aim straight into his butt. I have a feeling that he's on the reload for the time being. He's trying to escape, but unfortunately he found out himself being dead. Beautiful. That's exactly what we want to see. And the next bit, what we are going to do over there, we will try to make a bit of pressure towards this E25 and towards this object. We are feeling pretty great. Not gonna lie, I am feeling very, very good. We are going for a blind shot just like so. Good. We can see the bucket is trying to get involved, which was definitely a mistake from the bucket boy perspective. Very, very good. And now we can go straight to the same position once again. We are not afraid, we are feeling great, and we are ready to keep slapping. Now this is a very, very good start for a tank like this. For a tank like this to get 3000 combined for first moments of the game, it is very, very good. So, dear Skillato, how are you playing with this tank? We are playing a bit like a sniper schnitzel over there, right? we are not making too many of the straight up go into the face and slap the living crap out of the enemy's decision unless it is going to be worth it for us. As you can see that yourself, we are like a mid to long range support with a questionable gun handling. And fellas, by the way, I want to highlight one thing that I have played today quite a bit with this tank. I think 3 games or so of the record just to remember how the tank is looking like, and I received quite a bit of the trolling as well. So that is very important thing to highlight, and what you are seeing in the first game, don't expect this tank to behave like this all the time. And in the end of the day, you know, it's my job to make shit tanks shine. There is a reason why it is called Shitler, if you know what I mean. So yeah, right. What is the next decision that we want to do? I would say our goal would be to make quite a bit of pressure for the Jack Tiger prototype. And I do understand that potentially he can two-shot me, but I don't really think that I have any alternative option. I just simply need to go in and I need to figure out the ways how I could get a bit more involved and how I could get a tiny touch more use of all of this. And once again, I am feeling very good with the current performance. I do not feel bad. I am not bothered by the slightest where this performance goes with this tank, and I feel like today, or at least for a very first game, we slapped the living crap out of the enemies, and I feel proud of myself. I truly am. If I will get one more shot, which I definitely could, it is going to be absolutely gorgeous. Right. Mr. Su is thinking that he has a great time, and in reality he definitely does. Thank you very much. It was a pleasure. Beautiful 5,000 combined. Now, once again, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, we fought for our nuts. We fought for all our might, considering what kind of tank we are playing with. This is godlike performance. I truly mean it, and I kind of hope that we will have some fails as well with this vehicle, so you will see that some games can be kind of rough, right? Anyways, 2.9 thousand damage, 2,000 assisting damage. We are second by the damage. We are first by the experience, which is very, very good, and we got 160,000 profits. But please keep this in mind, 56,000 profits are coming from bad extra rations, or however they are called, the bloody personal boosters, right? So please keep this in mind. In reality, we should have made for epic result 100k. Round number 2, Cliff Standard Battle. Okay. This is going to be definitely a bit more complicated because we are fighting against the tier 9, so obviously we are not top dogs in the field, and obviously we are not even bothering to go with a spotting setup for obvious reasons, right? But this should be alright. I would say it should be alright. What is our decision for the time being? We are actually loading high explosives, and we are hoping that enemy light tank will say la 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 la, and he will try to go on top of the hill. One of the light tanks did, other light tank is doing that as well. Too bad that we missed the shot, because this gun is definitely far away from being reliable. And now we are in World of Pain, or I suppose to say we are in loads of Kaku. That is very, very, very complicated situation, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. It truly is. So, what we supposed to do in this type of situation? Because I'm afraid we are going to get flanked and we are going to be in World of Pain. I can tell you that much. We are getting a bit of assisting damage, which is very much appreciated. Mr. Spatz, I think it is the same gentleman from the previous game. He is celebrating the victory, fellas. I can see that the guy is already on the with a full smile, saying, oh boy, we can dance, we don't need to play anymore. Man, good for you. You have a good team, I can tell you that much. You have a bloody solid team. Right, what we can do? what we can do, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. What is the best play that we could make in this type of situation? You know, this is the most important question, because once again, we can clearly see that our team is playing over there. Maybe I should escape from here, honestly. Maybe I should just simply say, yeah, see you never. Because in my opinion, fellas, the moment that enemies will start pushing through the other side, which they do, we need to run. That's it. I'm running. Okay. Oh yeah, we are in the world of pain, fellas. We are in the world of pain. Okay, what is the genuine play over there? What we could do in order to fix this as much as we physically and possibly could? I don't think that we have a chance to escape from here. I'm going to be honest with you, I don't really think that we have a chance. I see that Arta is beating the living crap out of us. I see that Phantom is trying to annoy us as well. I can see all of the bad things that can happen in this position. But on the other hand, I don't really think that I can do something over there. I need to be very, very, very patient, Mother Trucker, and I just need to hope for the best, with all honesty. This is how I feel like. Meanwhile, we have a Swiper playing over there. That is okay. Good to know. Hopefully the Swiper will try to make a bit of pressure here and we can slap him. We have a Phantom that has an autoloader who can just simply go for us, which is obviously quite a bit of the issue and quite a bit of the problem. And once again, the clicker is just clicking the living crap out of us. On the positive note, our team is pushing through this side and our team is trying to do everything what is in their power to hopefully slap the living crap out of the Mother Truckers that are playing in the middle. But this is where our game is ending. Now, do I feel like a pile of caco, and do I feel like it was the worst play that we could have done? No. I feel like we are playing okay, with all honesty. Maybe I panicked tiny touch too early over there to escape from the middle, but other than that, I am feeling pretty okay. And we have ourselves casual 3.7 thousand for marks, which is absolutely crazy result for this tank. I want to remind you one thing, 3,000 is more than enough then to get the third mark. So there is that. Okay, I'm not feeling upset. And we are back. It's even better than I expected. 1.6 thousand damage, 2.6 thousand assisting damage. I think we spotted more with a DPM setup than we did with a spotting setup in the previous game. Anyways, that was a good game. We are third by the damage. We are first by the experience, and we made 115,000 credits. Although 40,000 credits are coming up from the boosters. That's okay. So far, we are playing very well. Okay, last but not least, we are playing in the Lakeville Tier 8 matchmaking. Now, this is going to be quite a hard one, because we have no business to play in 1-2 line. I just simply think that it is not worth it. All I am hoping for is that our ELC even will outspot the enemy ELC even. The chance of that happening is kind of low, but boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, this is what we are hoping for. Good. The ELC is making pressure through the middle of the field. We're slapping him for casual for Honda. This is exactly what we are looking for. And the ELC even is surviving. That's okay, not a big deal, fellas. There is nothing to cry about. AAT 60, can we punish him? Yes, we can. Beautiful. Nice shot from our side. We definitely can't cry about that. We are okay. We are okay. Next. I don't really think that we want to make pressure like this. I truly don't think so. I don't want to make pressure like this. I just want to stay still and make sure that we are going to punish every and each Mother Trucker that is making some silly mistake. And that was a silly mistake. Hip hip hooray, we eliminated one of the most dangerous tanks from the game. ELC even is done. Right. Going to the middle at this point in time is way too risky. I don't really think that it is worth the risk. Maybe a Nalik? Maybe we could slap this mother trucker? I think that we could. Beautiful, maybe that is a blind shot, maybe it isn't. We'll see, time will show it all. So at this point in time, we want to make sure that every and each gentleman that is making some silly goose mistake, that he would regret his life choices. And as you can see, the Oho is going through the middle. Once again, we want to be smart. We do not want to make pressure through the middle of the field and after that just simply regret our life choices. Now, this is where this tank is hitting us in the nuts. The gun handling of the Schittler is far away from being ideal. And I am glad that the last game doesn't really go that great. Well, those shots on the light tank were gorgeous, don't get me wrong, but other than that, mostly we are missing our shots. Now, why am I so happy about this? Because I kind of should be upset about that. I think that today's YouTube video is going way too well comparing to what this tank is. In other words, we are playing very, very well. And this vehicle is not really worth the score that we played today for, you know? It feels like from the Schittler, we made this tank to the Mittler, you know? This is how I feel like. And this could be definitely a bit confusing to say that the least, right? Because I am not saying good things about the tank and I'm playing with it like a bloody champion, right? This is the confusing bit and that's what I'm talking about. This mother trucker will make pressure. I'm talking about the MKpz. Or cow, if you will. Okay. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. So far, so good. He will reload before I will. This is the biggest issue of this game, unfortunately. He will reload before I will. We have plenty of the support. There is no need for us to panic. There is no need for us to caco our pants. As a matter of fact, we are sending... Oh, come on! What do you mean? What is this low roll? What have I done to you, you mother trucker? Man, that was straight up mean. I can tell you that much. That was straight up mean. Right, cow. Moo. Beautiful 400 into the cow. And yet still, this game is relatively good for this tank. So far, we have 2,400 damage. If we will connect one or two more shots, we are going to be booming. And we are going to feel like a bloody champions. I can tell you that much. I mean, to be fair with you, I already feel like a champion, with all honesty, considering how this session is looking like. Now, with a Schittler, we are going to go and ram the Sioux, because the game is kind of over, at least in my opinion. So what we could do, or maybe just simply hit him once. Maybe that would be smarter. Good, 500 in the face. Maybe we are getting a bit of assisting damage. No, we are not, but that's completely fine. Arta is playing it towards the middle of the field. We are reloading the standard ammunition. And boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, we did something unique. Well, unique, maybe that's a bit of the stretch, but we made very disgusting tank work today. I can promise you that the tests, or I supposed to say warm-up battles that I had with this tank, we are so much bloody worse. Our teams were more disgusting and we were missing more of the shots, but in this succession of the games, or in this streak of the games, we did well. There is nothing to say. We just need to be happy with this. Thank you. 3,300 damage, 100 assisting damage. Beautiful performance. We are second by experience. We are second by the damage. We made 114,000 profits, but keep this in mind that 47k is coming from boosters activated. And honestly, we did very, very, very well, fellas. Absolutely crazy. Result. 2.6 thousand average damage, 1.6 thousand assisting damage. We played for way into the 4,000s, 4.2, 4.3k. Absolutely glorious score, fellas. We officially made the shitler work. Very, very nice. Anyways, folks, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you and see you very, very soon. Skillato is out for today. Peace.